Hi, thanks for starting your funding round on SeedLegals. My name is Johnny, and in this video I'll take you through the steps you need to complete your round. This section is the overview. By hitting the pencil icon in the top right corner, you can edit your target raise, target close date, pre-money valuation, and option pool. The dilution in price per share will be calculated for you. In this section, you can add your investors. Just add their details, intended investment amount, and whether they are investing via the SEIS or EIS scheme. Once your round's been set up, you will need to complete the key deal terms, which will populate your term sheet and later documents. Your term sheet is a non-legally binding document that you can send to potential investors. When an investor signs this, it signifies strong intent to invest. We recommend sharing this with all investors because it speeds up the negotiation process before continuing to long-form documents. To share, hit this button and add an email for your investor, then click send. You can also view all the terms that make up the document by hitting terms, like so. Hit the blue bar at the top to go back. Step 3 is an investor consent notice. You'll want to send this to any existing investors informing them of a new round if you've agreed to investor consent as part of a previous round. If this is your first funding round, you can skip this step. Step 4 is a preemption notice. Preemption is a statutory right that allows existing shareholders to take part in the current round to maintain their percentage stake in the company. You should share this with all existing shareholders. The advanced terms are similar to the key deal terms, and unless you're trying to accommodate specific terms, you can keep these all standard. Once you've completed your advanced terms, you'll be able to create your shareholders agreement and article of association. In the disclosure letter, you make a number of statements of truth, called the warranties. You will need to carefully go through the warranties in the disclosure letter and make a note against any that aren't true in the freeform text box provided. This is one of the most overlooked yet important documents in the funding round. Make sure you set aside some time to go through this properly. It might take you a couple of hours. The disclosure letter needs to be signed by all new investors. The shareholders agreement must be signed by everybody, and the article of association just needs to be shared with everyone. Once the disclosure letter and shareholders agreement have been fully signed, then it's time to ask for the funds to be transferred. Use the fund tracker to track when you've received your investments. This ensures that all your documents are dated correctly. In order to approve the funding round, the company will need to pass the board and shareholders resolution. To unlock these documents, you'll need to pay the remaining SeedLegals fee. The board resolution will need to be signed by one director, and the shareholders resolution needs to be signed by at least 75% of existing voting shareholders. Once the funds have been received and the documents are all fully signed, sign the SHO1 and please reach out to a member of the team by clicking on the intercom chat bubble or by sending an email to your dedicated funding round expert, and we'll check through everything before issuing the share certificates. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, please just let us know.